What's going on, guys? Shevon here, back with a new video, and finally iOS 14 has been announced. I'm making this video before even the event is finished, so I'm not sure when it will be released initially, but I'll be showing you guys how you could get the beta for free and stuff like that. So make sure if you're new, you turn on the post notifications and you're subscribed so you don't miss that video. But in today's video, I'm just going to show you guys or tell you guys everything that was new with iOS 14, and there's been tons of stuff. And to me personally, these are just a lot of features that we've seen from jailbroken devices like I have right here. So yeah, let's just dive in and show you guys everything that was new. If you missed it, what's on iOS 14. Alright, so the first thing that Apple announced was that there's a new home screen, there's a new look, the app icons look the same, but now we'll finally be having widgets on iOS 14. So we have widgets in it within apps, so it could turn an app into a widget, and it's just super cool. We still can't like move applications to specific points on the home screen, but now we have the ability to add widgets, which is a really good feature, and I'm so happy that Apple has integrated this into iOS 14. Apple also added this new app library features that basically organizes your apps into different sections, like recently added or suggested apps based on apps that you've used frequently. So yeah, this will just remove the clutter of swiping through all the different pages and stuff like that, and I think that's pretty cool. But I think they should have let us control how we place our apps, like in specific parts of the home screen. That would have been pretty cool, but I can see where app library can come in handy as well. Another one of my favorite things that they announced was picture on your iPhone. So yes, they take it basically from the iPad. So now if you're watching videos on Safari, probably Netflix, I think Netflix already did it, but yeah, so Netflix, Twitch, Safari, I'm not sure about YouTube, but basically if you're watching a video, you're on FaceTime call or anything, you could literally just press the picture button. You could have your video playing anywhere on the screen while you're doing stuff, and that's super huge, and that's a W for me. I can't believe that we actually have picture on iOS 14 now, and I think Apple is just really taking the right steps with iOS 14. A lot of things coming from the jailbreaking community, but I appreciate it. Another huge overhaul was Siri. Now Siri basically won't be taking up the entire full screen of your device anymore. It'll be this little icon down below in the center at the bottom of the home screen, and anywhere you go you would have Siri there. And this Siri is getting a really good upgrade because you'll now have language dictation mode, basically a Google Translate but for Apple, where you could have conversations with different people and would translate in real time. They're also working on ways to make it offline as well. So yeah, that's a really good improvement with Siri. Some other improvements in iOS 14 was with the messaging app. Now in your groups you could pin messages from your favorite groups or pin specific messages so you won't lose them. Also in like group chats and everything, you could add a group icon. You could change it to a memoji, a picture you want, or just an emoji. And also you could add people in group messages, so all you have to do is type their name, and then it would notify them that you're talking about them or you mentioned them or asking them a question. So yeah, that's pretty cool, I guess. Apple Maps also got an update, nothing too huge, but they're basically just bringing it to different countries and some like car suggestion stuff. For example, if there's congestion in the road, it'll update live, just like with other third-party application, they do that as well. So yeah, I think it's pretty cool that Apple itself has integrated that into their Apple Maps. Speaking about Apple Maps though, the CarPlay has a huge update. Now CarPlay could change the wallpapers now to match the interior of your car, which is really nice. Also, they've announced the car key. I think it's called car key. So what car key does is basically replace the actual physical car key with a digital car key on your iPhone. Now we use the iPhone security as your main security, right? So basically if you're using your iPhone, so you could just tap on the car door, then it will automatically open the car and you get in, and then you just dock your phone down and you could push to start and you're good to go. Now this only works with I think the new 2020 BMW, but they'll be coming out to more manufacturers soon. So yeah, that's something good to note. Also, it has a lot of different features, like you could share your car key anywhere in the world. So if you're at work and someone wants to go on do some errands for you real quick, they don't have to come up to your office and say, hey, can I get your keys, blah blah, you know. So you could just send them a message through iMessage and share the key with them. And yeah, I think that's pretty cool because you could literally do this from around the world. So if you're in Jamaica, somebody needs to borrow your car, someone you trust, you could say, all right, you could lend them the key. I'm not sure if you could take the key back away or what, but yeah, you could share the key with them. And yeah, I just think that's pretty cool, and I can see how the future of this is going in the right direction. Another thing that caught my attention was app clips. So basically, this is really good if you're out and about shopping, you know, and for example, you know those street cars or street bikes you always see? You could basically just use app clips so you could pay for stuff without have to be downloading the app, setting up your credit card, signing in, all of that. App clip is like a little mini application that would use for the time being, and you don't have to enter all your credit card information because you could just use Apple Pay or sign in with Apple. So yeah, app clips is just like a mini application of the actual application, you know, just to do small stuff like small purchases. Instead of downloading the entire H&M app to do everything, you would just scan for the app clip, and yeah, you're good to go. Apple also added a new caller UI overhaul. So basically, normally when you're calling someone on the iPhone and you're doing something, it just takes up your entire screen, right? And yeah, now all they're gonna do is have this small little cute animation at the top that shows who's calling. You could reject the call, answer the call without being interrupting your entire screen. So that new caller UI overhaul is a great addition in iOS 14. And yeah, for iOS 14, that's all I remember from the keynote. And yeah, my next video is gonna be talking about iPadOS, also cover the Apple Watch, and then I'll post a video how you guys can get iOS 14 for free running iOS 14 beta. So yeah, make sure you subscribe, you drop a like on this video, and you stay posted. As usual, love, peace, and tweaks. Signing out.